It is good, yo. It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're gonna be going over and talking about the newest set coming to NBA 2K23 MyTEAM tomorrow, the Phenoms, the Phenoms set. Okay, where I mean, look. You got a lot of really solid cards here. You got MCW, who is supposed to be incredible. Austin Rivers, absolutely incredible. I feel like a lot of these cards were like really high draft picks. Like, you know, even like Lonzo, Austin Rivers, you know, he was really hyped out of high school, those types of things. Jonathan Bender as well. So, you know, you got a lot of interesting cards in general. But from top to bottom, I think this is going to be a pretty deep set. And, you know, that's just my opinion because MCW at the point guard position is obviously, you know, going to be pretty hyped up. Jonathan Bender's 6'11", power forward, small forward could be really, really solid. And again, just from top to bottom, we have a lot of solid options here. Now, let's start at the pink diamonds here, okay? MCW, okay, Michael Carter-Williams. A lot of you guys know who that is from Syracuse. Obviously, never really panned out in the NBA. But what was he? I'm going to look it up right here. I think he was, what, 6'7", 6'6"? I mean, he's going to have some good height to him. Some good versatility. Okay, it looks like, let's see if I can find it here. But yeah, he's 6'5", it does look like. But I just feel like the card, or MCW never really panned out in real life. But the card could be solid at 6'5". Maybe it'll make him 6'6", make him solid. We all know Eddy Curry and the history of Eddy Curry. If you know, you know. This year, Eddy Curry, I mean, hasn't really seen a good card. Last year, though, you know, Eddy Curry saw the Metamorphosis card. 2K21, I feel like is when Eddy Curry really was at his best, right? This card is a card a lot of people are going to remember. Eddy Curry was absolutely elite. So we'll see what Eddy Curry is like and how they make him. Darius Miles has seen a lot of cards this year. Now, again, I don't know how good they're going to make Darius Miles. I think a lot of it is going to come down to, are they willing to change his release? If they're willing to change his release, Darius Miles could be absolutely incredible. 6'9", incredible. He's going to be incredible at attacking the rim, dunking the basketball, those types of things. But in general, I mean, you're looking at a Darius Miles card who, from top to bottom, should be really, really solid in my team. And then you check the other side of it, Austin Rivers. I'm telling you guys, Austin Rivers is going to be a garbage card. I know he's 6'4", but I mean, who knows what they're going to make his release, dribble style, stuff like that. I'll probably use Austin Rivers, obviously, because I'm a Timberwolves fan. Not that Austin Rivers has done much for us, but he's just going to be a fun card to use in general. Jabari Parker, another card that, again, or another guy that was really hyped up through and through. Never really did pan out too much in the league. But again, Rui base on normal. Maybe they'll put Rui on very quick. Maybe he'll be a clone to like a Charlie Villanueva. Jonathan Bender. This is a card I want to spend a little bit of time talking about is Jonathan Bender, because this is one of the cards that gets me excited, right? And again, it takes me a lot to get excited about a guy. But Jonathan Bender is a card that gets me pretty excited because, look, he was, I mean, I'm just going to read what Wikipedia says. A highly touted 6'11" prospect that played shooting guard in high school. Like, are we kidding me? Suppose he had knee injuries pretty badly in the league. But, I mean, again, these are phenoms. So, cards that are guys that were really hyped up in high school. And Jonathan Bender at 6'11" is going to fit that perfectly. Now, 2K-wise, I feel like he could be a new version of like a Jonathan Isaac. Can shoot the ball well, attack the rim well. Probably going to have really good defensive versatility. I don't know if what they could do, if they follow like last week's kind of a meta, is they could make Jonathan Bender like one of the best cards in the set, but a really rare pink diamond to pull, similar to like a Taco Fall, if they wanted to. Again, I don't know if they're going to soup up Jonathan Bender that much and make him that good. I'm just saying if they wanted to, they definitely could. So out of the pink diamonds, obviously Jonathan Bender probably the best. Eddy Curry going to be really solid. MCW, Darius Miles solid. Austin Rivers probably the worst of them all, but you know, who knows what they're going to make it. Now at the Galaxy Opal tier, we see Banchero, Brandon Ingram, John Wall, and Evan Mobley. Now, just off of the initial hype, I'm probably most excited about John Wall and Evan Mobley. If they do change the release or the height of Brandon Ingram, he could be really good, because in the past, Brandon Ingram has fluctuated between 6'7" and 6'9". Now, last year, the tallest card we saw was 6'7". I think in 21, they started making him a 6'9". See, like that, the season rewind, they made him 6'9". where he was 6'8", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", and then they made his last card 6'9". So who knows? Maybe tomorrow they'll come out and Brandon Ingram will be 6'9" at the 2. But if he's 6'7" at the 2 with the release that he's had for a while, I'd hate to say it, I don't expect Brandon Ingram to be too good. And even with Banchero, like, I know a lot of people probably like Banchero. A lot of people think Banchero is going to be something special. I'm not that hyped for Banchero. And again, you guys can say whatever you want about Banchero and have your own personal opinion. I don't see how we make the case Banchero was anything super special. I mean, maybe his release on very quick will be something special, but I feel like it'll be hard to time. Defensively, I feel like he's going to leave a lot to be desired. I know he has that wide player build, but that's really the only thing Banchero is going to bring to the table in my team. And then we see Mobley and then John Wall. Let's talk about Evan Mobley first, who I think is going to be the best Galaxy Opal in the set. Evan Mobley is going to be 7 feet tall at that power forward position. I'm hoping they put his release at least on quick, if not very quick, because if they do that, there's going to be no flaws in Evan Mobley. I still hype up the Diamond Evan Mobley still to this day because defensively the card is an absolute menace. You give him a Galaxy Opal card that's going to get 15 or so Hall of Famers. You give him a little smoother release. He's got that long player model. Do not sleep on Evan Mobley. I personally expect him to be one of the best budget cards in the entire game. It's not going to be super expensive, but going to be really, really solid in my team. Again, there's probably not going to be too many guys that hype him up as much as me, but I do think Evan Mobley is going to be incredible in my team. John Wall up next, and I got to tell you guys, I'm really excited about John Wall. And I know a lot of people aren't going to be as excited about John Wall as I am, but here's what you guys need to know, okay? And again, this is just me and my personal opinion on John Wall. Here's what you guys need to know. This Pink Diamond John Wall was one of the best, if not the best, offensive point guard in the game for quite some time. Release was on quick. If they put the John Wall base on very quick, it's going to be even better. Expect him to get limitless range, maybe even on Hall of Fame. Defensively going to be a lot better. People are going to sleep on John Wall because of his size, and I get it. But if they give John Wall the tray fade and make him, with that release on quick, maybe update the dribble 6, make him a little bit better, he might be a top budget point guard in the entire game. And now to our dark matters in Lonzo Ball and Big Shaq. Let's start with Lonzo Ball. The first thing I'm going to say about Lonzo Ball is if his SIGs are not changed in a massive way, I mean, the card's going to be poor. He's going to be poor. He's going to be really bad because he needs a completely new release and he needs the MJ dribble style, okay? If he gets those couple of things, he's going to be a pretty good point guard in my team. Now, how good, it really depends. If they give him like the Trace McGrady type base, then you're maybe looking at the best point guard in the game. If they just give him an average release, right, then I mean, maybe a top 5 point guard in the game. He's only 6'6" in a game in which we've got Magic. We've got LaMelo. We've got, I mean, the list goes on and on. Ben Simmons, like, even Pistol Pete Maravich, right? He's 6'5". Like, we've got all these other point guards. So for Lonzo, it's going to take a lot in the SIGs to make me say he's worth it. And that's just the whole thing for me. I think it's going to be very hard to make the case that Lonzo's worth it. And again, if you think Lonzo's worth it, I can't sit here and say he's not for you. I just don't think for me that he's going to be that great in my team. Again, depends on what release they give him, what dribble style, stuff like that. But I just really have a tough time making the case that Lonzo Ball is going to be that next level good in my team. Now, Shaq, on the other hand, is going to be incredible, okay? Now, let's talk about why Shaq is going to be incredible. The first thing is he has power forward eligibility. So, the big thing here is we just got a Taco Fall with power forward eligibility in my team. So, Shaq's going to have to kind of fill in those shoes, live up to that level. And is Shaq going to be as good as Taco? Well, I doubt it, okay? And that's just me in my opinion. The problem is, Shaq is going to need a whole new release. Now, again, if they give him, let's say, the O'Shea Brissett release, then obviously you're probably looking at the best power forward in the game if he has a better dribble style. But if they don't completely give him a new release, which they didn't even give Kareem a new release, then I just don't see Shaq being that next level good because this release is not going to be it. And even with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I like Kareem, but that release holds him back. I mean, it's that simple. So, again, I'm not going to be one to hate on Shaq because his player build, player model is going to be incredible. But this drop really doesn't do it for me. Lonzo and Shaq, in my opinion, neither of those cards, unless Shaq gets a really crazy new release, Neither of these cards are like needle movers in my team. Same thing with Lonzo Ball. There are going to be some incredible budget options. Eddy Curry, Jonathan Bender, Evan Mobley, John Wall, maybe even B.I. Banchero. But as far as the dark matters are concerned, it's not something I'm really excited about. To me, don't waste your money tomorrow on packs. As always, pack odds are not going to be worth it for you. You know, do what you got to do. Pick up some new additions from grinding the game, but do not spend money on these packs. Let's get wrap it up for our video today, guys. Hopefully, each and every you guys did enjoy it. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.